What is going on, Pokepeeps? Sorry for the delay in video last week. I was on vacation. I thought I was going to be able to make a community post, but apparently I need 1,000 subs to do that. So get to subbing so I can start giving community posts to you guys and give you a heads up. Otherwise, go follow me on Instagram at TheRangerCurly, because I was posting vacation stuff there. But let's get into another round of PvP matches. One of my favorite cups has started, a 500 CP cup, the Element Cup, where only 500 CP Pokemon are allowed in that have the water, grass, or fire typing. So I have found a nice little team I'm having some fun with. Let's go into the team. First up, we have a Chinchou. Chinchou is very good because it is such a counter to the very common Ducklet. Ducklet is like the top meta Pokemon for the Element Cup. Being a water flying type, it means they have a quad weakness to electric, so you want to run Spark and Thunderbolt. Bubble Beam is there to handle some fire types, and as well as debuff when necessary. Always appreciate the debuff from the Bubble Beam, pretty spammable with the Spark, so I do really love the Chinchou. Next up, we have something I was using in the Baby Cup, or whatever 500 CP Cup was last time, a Shadow Vulpix. The Shadow Vulpix hits very hard. It's not super bulky, but bulky enough to take some hits of its own. I like to rock Ember, Body Slam, and Flame Charge. Some people like to rock the Weather Ball, but I like the Flame Charge for that little bit of attack boost. I may switch the Weather Ball eventually, but for right now, I'm sticking to the Flame Charge because that attack boost makes Ember hit very hard. Even things that will resist that Fire type move are going to be taking some damage. But last but not least is the Pokemon that shows no mercy, Wooper. Yes, Wooper. I really love using this Wooper. Mud Shot, Mud Bomb, Body Slam. A very, very spammy moveset. Wooper seems to be hitting just hard enough and spammy enough where it's taking a lot of KOs. You just have to be careful of the grass type with this team. Hopefully, like any grass type that shows up, like a Cottony, Turtwig, Bulbasaur, I can lock into my Vulpix before sending out the Wooper. As long as a grass type Pokemon is in the way of the Wooper, it seems to do extremely well. So let's get into these Element Cup matches. Alright, first Elemental Cup matchup against a Hulbaro Rocket. Okay, cool name. They send out a Slowpoke. Slowpoke has been a very solid lead in the Elemental Cup because Confusion hits so many things for like strong neutral damage, but it is slow. So I'm going to try and take advantage of that and spam Body Slam over and over again. So there goes the first Body Slam. There's a nice chunk to the Slowpoke. You would think Slowpoke would take the Body Slam like that hard, but I don't know, something about Wooper's Body Slam that hits pretty good. They go for the Side Shock. I definitely need to shield if I want my Wooper to hang around, but they're going to need the shield as well. It's going to take like 3 Body Slams to take the Slowpoke down. There is the first shield, and they switch out to a Chikorita. I am able to catch this and bring out my Vulpix. I am going to have to take this Body Slam. My Embers are going to be doing a lot of damage to this Chikorita, but the Vine Whip gets to the Body Slam extremely quickly. So if I don't start firing charge moves, then they're going to start firing theirs. So I get to my Body Slam first, I'm able to fire, take out the Chikorita. I would imagine the Slowpoke is about to come back out. Yep, Slowpoke being a water type, it's going to be resisting the fire type Ember. I really thought I got to a Body Slam there, but unfortunately I did not. Luckily I have a Body Slam prepared in my Wooper. Saying Body Slam so much makes me think about how Body Slam is such a critical move in this cup. So, you get to their charge move, they decide to take out the Wooper. I'm like, okay, go ahead, take out the Wooper. I am going to revenge KO with Chinchou, gonna easily spark it down, and they have a Shadow Vulpix in the back. So this is wonderful. Bubble Beam does not usually do much damage, but Shadow Vulpix is not a like super bulky Pokemon. My opponent realizes this. They saw I still had a shield, give up. That is the first game to us. Second match, up against an Angel Dark Slayer. Ooh, so edgy. They send out a Chinchou. This is a wonderful lead matchup for us. Ground type attacks are going to be doing super effective on the electric type. They swap into a Douglet, I swap in Chinchou, and that's game. Yeah, that's just how the game goes sometimes. If you lose the lead, you might as well have just lost the battle. Third match, up against an Adrastin. That's a very interesting one. They send out a Cottony. I was about to call it Whimsicott. That's the evolution. So, this is not like the best matchup, but actually, if we can just keep body slamming it over and over again, we would win this. It's just if I want to use a shield or not. So yep, there goes the first Body Slam. Charm is a hard-hitting move, but you're not going to get much energy out of it. Get to the second Body Slam. So if I actually make it to a third Body Slam, I could possibly take out this Cottony. You can see, like, it'd be a very close matchup here. And they actually decide to throw a move. They are not going to take the risk. They are taking out my Wooper. So now Vulpix is going to come and Revenge KO very easily, but they decide to swap out. They swap into Ducklet, which was a terrible, terrible mistake on their part, because now I can just spark this Ducklet down very easily with my Chinchou. So now I'm going to sit here and wonder if what I'm about to use is Bubble Beam. We take that like a champ. Being the electric type, it actually resists the flying type moves. Brave Bird would do a heck of a lot of damage, but Aerial Ace would hardly do anything. So we're going right for the Thunderbolt, going to take out the Ducklet. There it goes. They bring back the Cottony. I'm not going to sit here and take these charms. I am going to immediately Bubble Beam it. Hopefully if I can take out this Cottony, I can then just Bubble Beam whatever is left, making a very debuffed Pokemon. They know what's up, and they're not going to let that happen. I'm going to go for the Bubble Beam again, hopefully taking out the Cottony. Yep, there it goes. So we still have my Vulpix back there. So they also have a Shadow Vulpix. That is quite nice. But I have 2 shields while they have 1 shield. That is why we don't use a shield with the Chinchou and the Ducklet. They see this and they give up. Very good game. We are 3 for 3. Let's get into this 4th match up against Therarocha. Oh, okay, very interesting. Has a Seal lead. Okay, we're doing neutral damage to each other, but I have to be worried about the Icy Wind debuffing me really quickly, so I want to use as many Body Slams as I can before that. Here comes Body Slam number 1, and they actually use a shield already. That was very quick. So the thing with Seal is it could be running Lick or Ice Shard as its fast move. I've been seeing more Licks, and I think that's because of all these Slowpokes, but I'm not too sure on that. They both give pretty good energy and damage. It's really personal preference. So anyway, I do get an Icy Wind. I decide to take it. It has a nice little chunk of health, but worst of all is, of course, that attack debuff. Get to my 3rd Body Slam. Like, Mudshot Body Slam is a crazy, like, combo. Just so spammy. If they let me get to another Body Slam, it is quite possible I can take out this Seal. Here comes the 4th Body Slam in a matter of like 10 seconds. Ooh, so close to taking it out. I really doubt I would have been able to Mudshot down. They are using a move. We may have CMP tied there. There is the Aqua Tail, and they actually don't take me out. That was an undercharged Aqua Tail for sure. They were just trying to get some energy. Does not matter though, because Chinchou is coming to Revenge KO. They bring out a Whimsicott into my Chinchou. Do not like that combo. So now we have a Vulpix to deal with, not Shadow. So Body Slam is going to be doing neutral damage. Of course, that is what I'm going to be going for. What is their Chinchou running? They're running the Quick Attack. Yeah, Quick Attack has been very popular in the Element Cup because it's doing neutral damage to a bunch of things that Ember would be like resisted. So they are also going Body Slam. The cool thing is, like, Quick Attack and Ember are giving like the same energy. I prefer Ember because I hate all these grass types that are running around. I'm able to get that Body Slam through. Unfortunately, do not Ember down. But it should be able to take that Vulpix out pretty easily now that it's in the red. So now it's just Cottony and my Vulpix. If I'm able to get to that Flame Charge, it's definitely my game. But I decide to play it on the safe side and go for the Body Slam. The Body Slam should be doing a nice little chunk, and I should be able to Ember it down once or twice. I do send out the Chinchou just to make sure. They actually do get to another charge move. I brought the Chinchou because I knew that I had energy on it. I thought I was going to be able to get to that move quick enough, but they were able to Seed Bomb me. Lucky for me that the Seed Bomb was not enough to take out the Chinchou, and we're able to take our 4th win. Good game. Final match of the set. We're actually up against a expert rank player. Let us go. They start with a Chinchou. Love this. So Wooper is going to easily take a Chinchou, and they're not switching immediately. I'm like, what's up with that? So they actually tied with me when I would have gotten to the Mud Bomb, so I'm wondering if they're just counting the Mud Shots to my Mud Bomb. They do a Bubble Beam, and they're still not switching, and they somehow switch the moment I use a Mud Bomb. Like, that was just pure luck, I would imagine, but if it was skill, like, that was very skillful. So they bring out an Execute. I should be able to Ember this down before they get to the Ancient Power. Yes, Execute runs Ancient Power. It will one-shot any, like, fire type in the Element Cup. I think that's why Execute has been such a popular Pokemon. So anyway, they bring the Chinchou back out. Man, it really stinks that they caught that mud bomb on their execute for me, but it was a fantastic play on my opponent's side. So I'm gonna be able to get to some body slams here. So these are going to do a really nice chunk of damage. My opponent's going to need the shield if they want the Chinchou to hang out. So now we have the shield advantage, and I'm pretty sure we have a pretty good Pokemon advantage here as well. If they have a Ducklet in the back, this is pretty much our game, because Chinchou and the Ducklet, like, we definitely win that set. They do Bubble Beam me. I'm like, you know, I'm going to sit here and take these Bubble Beams. I'm going to keep charging my Wooper. I want to see what's in the back there. I charge up just a little bit extra. Gonna fire that Body Slam off now. Let's see if we can take this Chinchou after some debuffs. And here comes... Oh, it was a Vulpix. So even after the debuffs, I'm going to go for the Mud Bomb. This is pretty much our game anyway still, even without the Ducklet, because there's nothing this Vulpix can really do to my Chinchou. And my opponent sees this, and we take the win. This is a 5-for-5 win in the Element Cup. So yeah, I've really enjoyed using Wooper as like a lead. Its neutral body slams are very spammy combined with the Mud Shot. Oh, we got a Deoxys. Lovely. I really don't like that Deoxys has come back. Good for all you players that like never got a chance at defense to form Deoxys, but for us veterans that have been around, like, there's no reason for us to catch this thing. There's not even a shiny. Can't trade it. Yeah, whatever. I love Deoxys. Don't get me wrong, but no real reason to bring him back for people that already have it. So anyway, yeah, Wooper. What a fantastic lead Pokemon. I love running Ember on my Vulpix to take care of the grass types, and Chinchou is there to pretty much take care of the Ducklet, but as you saw at the end there, it's also a pretty good choice when dealing with the fire types like Vulpix, and I've even had go up against Grouse pretty well. So, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the Element Cup matches. I always enjoy these 500 CP PvP matches because they really aren't costly on the Stardust. There goes my rank way up with that win. While I was on vacation, I did make it to veteran rank. So, once again, thank you for joining me tonight, guys. And as always, happy hunting.